Why are you suddenly good at manifesting? Why are you winning at the game of life? These are two questions that I ask myself about manifesting and life all the time. And why do I do that? Because when you ask better questions, you receive the answers you want. So if you're asking, why am I blocked? You're focusing on the wrong situation. You're focusing on the problem. But when you ask, why am I winning at manifesting? You're asking the right question. And what does asking the right question give you? That you're winning. Life is so easy once you figure out how to ask better questions. So we're going to talk about that today. But first, this is Susie, your beautiful Millionaire Swan Queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful duckling. Thank you for subscribing, smashing the like button, sharing my videos. I love you. I am the best life coach with a 99.6% success rate in helping people get together with the love of their life. If you'd be interested in working with me one-on-one, joining my paid Facebook group, upscaling your money with Delivery Dawn, or buying t-shirts from my daughter and her bestie, the links are in the description below. So a question is worth your life. I'm going to say that again. A question is worth your life. If you are asking the right questions, you get the life of your dreams. If you are asking the wrong questions, you stay in your proverbial hell loop. So Lucifer on the Netflix show always says, what do you truly desire? Michael says, what is your fear? What is your fear? Your fear is not getting your person, not getting the money, not getting the job you desire, the car you want, the house you want, the babies you want. Your fear is not repairing what you think is broken. So if you're asking, what am I blocked? I'm doing self-love, I'm doing self-concept, and nothing is showing up for me. You are giving the universe a specific order not to deliver your manifestations. So in order to get your manifestations, you have to ask the universe, why is it showing up for me? Because I'm doing self-love and self-concept. Why do I get everything I desire? Because manifesting works and I'm winning at the game of manifesting. So now you asked a question and you turned that question out to the universe, but you gave the universe an answer as to why you got it. And for those of you who are new here, Susie calls the universe 8 billion people minus one. My minus one is my ex-husband. I don't want anything from him other than for him to leave me alone. So I get spoiled by 8 billion people because I asked the right question. So if you're struggling and you are like I was, because this is what I did when I first got divorced. Yeah, I'm struggling. It's amazing because I'm so happy. I would rather struggle and be happy than be in a very unhappy marriage. I'm so glad I am out of that relationship. I don't care about the money, yeah, no. But that's why I struggled, because I kept telling the universe why I was happy, and I finished it with, I'd rather struggle. So the universe kept delivering struggle to me. Now, am I still in struggle? At times, yes. At times, no. Why is that? You're insecure. You have a problem. You are trying to solve the problem. You're stuck in the insecure mood. Struggle is the same thing as feeling insecure. When you don't know when your next coaching is going to be booking, you don't know when you're going to get the funds from something. My life is not 9 to 5, and it is definitely not 9 to 5 paycheck. So I don't get paid every other Friday. I don't get paid every other Thursday when I worked at Walmart and the call centers every other Friday. So when money gets low in my checking account and you look at it and you're like, oh shit, Literally, that's what you think. That's insecure. And you saw something, you didn't like it, and it caught you off guard because you're manifesting. So now you started to focus on this problem. So you focused on the insecurity, you focused on the lack, you focused on, we have to fix this. That's why I tell you guys, don't say you're getting them back, because in order to get them back, they have to leave. So every time you say I got my SP back, I'm going to get my SP back, I'm going to get my SP back, and please don't say SP, say their name. So I'm going to get my SP back. They have to leave. And not just to go to work, not just to go see their family, not to just go to the store. They have to physically remove themselves from your relationship because you keep saying, back. I got to get them back. I got to get them back. Well, they went 2 blocks to the grocery store to get milk. They're going to come back. But when we are walking around saying, how do I get him back? Instead of, I got him back and he's now here permanently. I always say this phrase. I date somebody and they will say, how long are we going to date for? Until I get bored. How long is it going to be before you get bored? I don't know. Well, how do I know if you're bored? Oh, trust me, you'll know if I'm bored because I will tell you. I will give you plenty of chances to fix it. I will tell you when I'm bored. And then when I'm bored and you don't change it, it ends. So I give them entertain me vibes. You got to do something. I don't tell them specifically what to do. I just have a phrase. And we all have these phrases, guys. And because we have these phrases, we focus on the wrong thing. And we ask questions about the wrong thing. So for example, you're insecure. And you message me and you're like, I'm insecure. Say it out loud. I'm insecure. I'm insecure. It sounds silly saying it out loud. But then you go, I'm insecure, but I have the choice to stay insecure or to investigate why I feel insecure. Well, I really don't feel like investigating, so I'm going to choose to go be happy anyways. I'm insecure, but I'm still going to get whatever I'm manifesting. Because in life, we're not literally happy 86,400 seconds a day. We have emotions. We have different emotions, some good, some bad. So if you have a bad feeling, a bad thought, I'm insecure. That's a bad thought. I don't want to feel this way, so I'm going to go off and do something else and be happy. We used to call this the butterfly. A child sees something and they go off. So they'll chase a butterfly. And then the butterfly stops and they see a lightning bug. Well, now they're no longer paying attention to the butterfly. They go off to the lightning bug. Children are happy because their attention floats around. And they focus on what they want for as long as they want, and then they let it go. Ophelia, remember, 2 years ago, she wanted a Peppa Pig house for Christmas. So we bought the Peppa Pig house for Christmas in August and put it up so she couldn't find it. Gave it to her in December. Every time we would go to Walmart, she'd go visit the Peppa Pig house. Can you take a picture so we can send this to Santa so he can see that I want a Peppa Pig house for Christmas? Her dad was going to buy it one day, and I just gave him that evil, stinky eye, kind of pushed him down the aisle and trying to whisper to him, it's in the closet, so she can't hear it because he's like, well, it's not that much money. I'll just, no. She wants it from Santa. Stop. It's a Christmas present. He was focusing on, he was tired of hearing it, so I'll just buy it. We focused on her childlike excitement. I got to go see if the Peppa Pig house is here. I got to send a picture to Santa. We wanted to let her enjoy being in that state of receiving for Christmas. And that's what your insecurity is. It's a state and you're receiving it. You can reject it. And you reject it with, I'm insecure at the moment, but it's going to pass and then I'll feel better. When do I want to feel better? How about now? So is this insecure bringing me pleasure? No. So I'm going to reject it because I don't want to feel pain. So what can I do that's going to bring me pleasure? If you are insecure, write it down. Get out a piece of paper. And at the top of the paper, write, why do I feel insecure? And write all the reasons you feel insecure. And then when you're done feeling insecure, not yet, write it down and you go back and you read it. Are those things actually true? Are they actually physically true? Those things that you wrote down on your piece of paper. If they are, what do you want to change it to? Because you can do, I remember when I was insecure, but now I'm feeling, I remember when becomes now. What if this insecurity wasn't a problem? That's a better question. What if this wasn't a problem? What if I'm making a big deal about it? What if I'm overthinking it? Struggle. What if the struggle was to teach me to enjoy the fruits of my labor? So what if I was wealthy? What if I was happy and wealthy? Was the question I should have been asking. Instead, we focus on, I have to fix, I have to fix, I have to fix. I can't feel this way. Manifesting says I'm supposed to be whole, healthy. No. In the twin flame community, they tell everybody you have to be whole, perfect by yourself before you can come together with your twin. That's not true, because most of those people that are teaching you healed with their twin. The ones that are with their twin healed together with their twin, but they're telling you you have to be whole and healthy. Think about this. You can be a hot mess, and the right guy, the right girl is going to come along and love that hot mess, and they're going to raise you up. But here's the problem. We ask a question, and we want to change everything about our SP. You are an 8. On a scale of 1 to 10, you are an 8. And as an 8, you have boundaries, standards of the acceptance of the way people treat you. Your specific person is at a 4. And that's why you want to change everything about them. Because they can't give you on the level of an 8. They can't give you what you desire because they're at a level 4. So you see them get with a third party. The third party is not an 8. The third party's a 4 or below. At a 4, they're an equal match. But what if she's a 3 or a 2 or even a 1? Then what he's doing to her is considered chivalry. That means he's above her and she loves what he's doing because he's above her. So if we're at an 8 and they're at a 4, you want to change them because you want them at a level 10 where they're above you. You don't want them to be equal, because if they're equal, they match you and they don't do all these incredibly wonderful things for you. But if you are at 8 and they're a 10, they're gonna overachieve for you. So why are they spoiling you is the best question in the world, because it raises them from a 4 to a 10. And they are meeting your needs and exceeding your needs because they're spoiling you. Questions are so important when you ask, and they have to be focused on your end goal. Why am I a millionaire? How did I suddenly become a millionaire just because I asked, how did I suddenly become a millionaire? How did I achieve all my hopes and dreams? By asking better questions. When you start focusing on how do I get back together with my specific person? You type it into Google, you're going to get all kinds of good answers and all kinds of bad answers. Don't do it. Do it. Oh, it's easy. Oh, it's hard. It takes a lot of work. You got to love yourself. You got to do self-concept. You have to do all of these things in order to be with your person. Well, guess what? That's not true. You just have to change the relationship concept. You have to see your person going from a 4 to a 10. And you do that with one question. Why is my specific person spoiling me? Because my specific person is spoiling me. Why is he spoiling me? Because he's spoiling me. Why do I love it when he spoils me? Because I love it when he spoils me. So you ask it and you answer it. And then when he does something to spoil you, or she does something to spoil you, now here's your thing. Why is my specific person spoiling me? Because they brought me Starbucks coffee. Why is my specific person spoiling me? Because he drove an hour with me and let me chatter all the way to Dunkin' Donuts and all the way back. And we had a really fun time because that made me feel spoiled. So think about, how do you feel spoiled? How do you feel good when somebody's doing nice things for you? And you know, I got told spoiled is awful, and now there's this song, spoil me, spoil me, spoil me. Same thing with the money. Ching ching goes the money tree. It's the same guy who did it. Here's the thing. Spoiled is what you want. People are now making programs to get your specific person to spoil you. But all you have to do is say, why are they spoiling me? Because they're spoiling me. You asked a question, you gave an answer. And you keep asking that question and giving that answer. Now I'm going to up-level this. Manifesting teaches us that we have to do all of this in our head, that we are not supposed to say it out loud. It tells us, go forth, don't tell anybody, because, you know, their beliefs, blocks, whatever, are going to be reflected back to you. So if they don't believe in manifesting a specific person, they're going to tell you what you're doing is wrong, and then you're going to go down this guilt trip. Well, here's the catch, okay? Here's the catch. If you cannot say it out loud, that is a block. And I'm going to say it again. If you cannot say it out loud, you are blocked. You are blocking yourself by not saying it out loud. Because when you say it out loud or you tell somebody else, you are telling it to 8 billion people. And whoever has to move will hear you and move to help bring that person into your reality. But if you are afraid to say it, you're blocking yourself. And because you're blocking yourself, it's not showing up. And that's all manifesting is. Stop giving reasons things are not showing up in your reality, and give reasons why it is showing up in your reality. So you tell somebody, I'm going to be a millionaire, and they laugh at you. You go, watch me. You tell somebody you're going to get a new car, and then you get a new car. You tell somebody what you're going to do, and they laugh at you. So then you go to tarot card readers and psychics, and you ask the psychics what you're afraid to say out loud, and they pick up on your fear, so the cards or the visions reflect the negative. Oh, so I went to a tarot card reader and she pulled the cards and she said blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so that means that I have to stop talking about this problem or this situation, and I need to focus on the solution. Now I just took what was told to me out loud and said, oh, okay, I could stop doing that. I could stop doing that. Oh, it's easy to stop doing that. I'm just going to focus on the fact that I'm wealthy. I'm with my specific person. I'm living my dream life. That's all you got to do. You talk positive. You oogle. And the more you oogle, the more things will start showing up. So here's a way you can practice oogling. Universe, why are you spoiling me? Because you're always spoiling me. Universe, why are you spoiling me? Because you're always spoiling me. Money, why are you spoiling me? Because you're always spoiling me. Specific person, say their name. Jason Momoa, why are you always spoiling me? Because you're always spoiling me. Be bold. Be proud. Shout it from the top of the Eiffel Tower. You want to be on the dock dancing with your specific person. You want to go to Paris on your honeymoon. Shout it. Oh, I'm going to marry this person and we're going to go to Paris on our honeymoon. I am going to marry Jason Momoa. We're going to get a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. I don't know how, but it's going to happen. You're being bold. You're being loud and proud. And if you can say it out loud and you keep saying it out loud, you have 0 blocks. And you don't have to walk around saying it 86,400 seconds a day. So typically what I do is 3 times a day. And I will say my stuff. And then the rest of the day, if I'm in a bad mood, I go, oh, yeah, I'm in a bad mood. I want to stay in a bad mood for the moment. It's okay. I'm going to stay in a bad mood. And then a little while later, I'll be like, do I really want to stay in this bad mood or do I want to get in a better mood? Do I still want to feel insecure or do I want to feel better? I don't let those thoughts that you guys worry about affect me. My spoken words create my reality, and as long as I keep talking about the things that I want, it's going to show up in my reality. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes it takes a lot of time. Sometimes they come in instantly. I don't worry about time because eventually I'm going to get it. No matter what, I'm going to get it. And when I get it, I'm going to be thrilled that I got it. So if you're feeling insecure, if you are doubting, if you are blocking, if you think there is resistance, I remember when I had those feelings, but now that I'm a manifesting genius, I ask better questions, I give answers to the universe, so of course it's going to show up. And you just keep the wheel rolling. And if there is a negative Nancy or a negative Neil in your life, don't tell that negative Nancy or Neil what you're doing. Go find yourself a positive Pamela and a positive Patrick. I get all kinds of emails. I get all kinds of text messages. Imagine you are writing me a text message or sending me an email telling me, Susie, I got this. Susie, I got this. Susie, I got this. Susie, I got this. Because I imagine receiving these emails and these text messages that you're sending me. And you're telling me, I got a text from my specific person. Yes, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. It's what you're going to get back. So email. Send out an email. Put it in an email. Why am I suddenly good at manifesting? Because, and list all the wonderful things that you have gotten from manifesting. Because now you just told the universe you're good at it. So why did I suddenly get back together with my specific person and we ride off into the sunset and live happily ever after? Because obviously I'm great at manifesting. Notice I said back together, we ride off into the sunset and live happily ever after. Make sure you're adding the happily ever after. You don't want the push and pull. If your specific person is hot and cold, why are they always hot? Why are they always hot? Why are they always hot? Because they do blah, 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 blah. Get it? Why am I enjoying texting my specific person? Because I'm enjoying texting my specific person. Why am I excited to go out on a date with my specific person? Because I'm excited to go out on a date with my specific person. You don't really think that if your specific person showed up and you were going to go out on a date, you wouldn't be excited? You would be. You're just calling it nervous. Excited and nervous are the exact same feelings in your body. You're labeling it. So give better labels, ask better questions, because that's how those things show up in your reality. I love you guys. You have an absolutely positively amazing day. And since you got this far in the video, you know the drill. Jason Momoa made that post because the donor was found for Travis. Commented below. And also commented, let me know a success story from my teachings that has drastically changed your life for the better. Love ya. Bye.